everybody, it's Cindy in Cindy's Head TV. What's in my head? I see you all over me in my head. No, it's kidding. Okay, no, for real. Today I'm gonna tell you guys a story that is a true story that actually happened in my real life. Okay, so for this video, I guess I'll just start just randomly. So if I have to pick one at the top of my head, let me see. Okay, got it. So I'm gonna tell you a story of one time back when I was like 14 or 15 years old. I was actually like getting peer pressured to take a drink, and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I was like 15, I would say. So let's get right into it. So then at the time I had, I was 15 years old. I had a boyfriend. We didn't go to school together or nothing, but we were together for like 4 years. Well, anyway, it turns out at that time, one of my sisters, I'm not gonna say any names, okay? So, spoiler alert, if y'all don't like it, y'all get offended and don't watch this, okay? So anyway, back to the story. Okay, so we were chilling, like, at my mom's, right? And then, I guess we were getting kind of, like, too tipsy or whatever. So then, we ended up going and cruising around. So we were cruising around the west side of San Antonio. And then turns out that, anyway, we were driving, we were having a good time. It was my sister and I, and then, my boyfriend and his little car. He had like a little girly car. So anyway, at the time, okay, then all of a sudden, we noticed it was nighttime. We were still cruising, and then I don't know where we had to go pee. So then, I'm already laughing. Okay, so then, I was sitting at my boyfriend at the time, right? I was like, hey, pull over, and this and that. And he's all like, no, I'm on the side of the access road. He's like, no, I don't want to. And he's like, how you gonna pee right there? No. And I was like, well, I have to go really bad. I'm gonna pee myself. And then from after I started it off like that, then my sister in the back seat was like, oh my God, I have to go pee too. So then we both had to go pee like so bad. And he was like, hold on. Then we look for a place for that way you guys can go to use the restroom. And then I guess like we just couldn't hold it, he was going through the streets, like going through the west side. There was like a street more in the west side in the hood that's called General McWillan, and close to it's like a little area that people know as Las Palmas. Well, anyway, it was already nighttime, so I was like, okay, there's like some random street, just pull over right here. I was like, and I opened the door and I just like popped the squat, and then like my sister did the same thing, we just both opened the car door, and we were just popping squats, and we were just like, psst, it's like waterfall. Okay, so then I was like, to me, I was like, oh my God, like I felt so relieved, because I was like, finally. And then I didn't realize where I was at, my surroundings. And then I look over and I see that there's freaking a cemetery. So it was like on the back side of like where like the cemetery was at. And I was like, oh my God, we just like took a piss right next to a cemetery. I was like, that's so embarrassing. And then my sister was like, what? Like, we both started laughing, that was funny. So then, what ended up happening, then we drove back home, right? We go back to the house, and my sister went with her husband, because, I guess, she felt like she wanted to go home. So that was that. So then I stayed with my boyfriend at home at my mom's, and then, he stayed there with me. So then, So then another funny part of the story was that then he started telling me when we were already home. He was like, man, he's like, what was even more funnier, that it was a cemetery? I go, what? And he was like, both of you guys acted like y'all were like racing each other, like, you know, like y'all both at the same time, and then both of y'all like like popped the squad, and y'all were like you know, like kind of like when you go like to the fair, to the carnival, you know, like the thing where you're like with that gun and you're spraying the water, like, you know, you're doing that race with other people. It was like so I guess it was something like that, you know, like but except, you know, we were popping the squad, and then, you know, we were like, you know, just like pissing on the side of the on the side of the road behind the cemetery. So yeah, so then like that was like a really like, oh my god, like I can't believe that we did that. That was like random, and then it was wrong because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe we were taking a piss right next to like tombstones, you know, and stuff. But, you know, in my defense, there was a gate, and then there was a sidewalk, and it was on the side of the street. So it's not like we went inside of the cemetery. Like we didn't go in the cemetery and try to piss on someone's grave, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that would be totally messed up, you know, in so many ways. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that story. And yeah, there'll be many more to come. So you better hit that subscribe button right now. That way you don't miss out on all the other upcoming adventures and other upcoming stories. True life stories that happen that are still in Cindy's head TV. So thanks for watching. Love you all. Mwah. Bye.